On FM, on DAB Plus digital radio, online and on your smart speaker. This is Fresh Radio News.
Cardinals meet today at the Vatican to choose the next pope. If white smoke appears from the Sistine Chapel chimney, it means a new one has been chosen. Professor Anna Rowlands is an expert on theology.
Huge numbers are from the global south, more so than before, even if they're not yet the majority. And the reality is that they have to form this bond of trust amongst themselves to make that decision. So it's going to be, I think, a surprise conclave.
Hearings for the infected blood inquiry have reopened to review how compensation is handled. Campaigners have raised concerns about delays and communication. The inquiry chair, Sir Brian Langstaff, says the process must be improved to meet expectations. The former Labour Minister, Louise Haigh, says unpopular choices like cutting winter fuel payments are turning voters away. She's urging the party to consider a wealth tax instead of cutting help for those on low incomes. And Trainline says it sold a record number of tickets last year. The company says fewer strikes and more digital tickets have led to the boost. That's the latest from Radio News Hub. I'm Nathan Beresford.
This is what it sounds like when you discover everything Spain has to offer. And this is what it sounds like when you discover the many types of insurance that Línea Directa offers. Car, home, motorbike, pet and squatter protection. Switch to Línea Directa and enjoy all our protection and experience with the best prices and coverage backed by 30 years of insuring what matters most. Discover why 9 out of 10 customers recommend us. Call Línea Directa today on 919-181-130.
Fresh Radio News, sponsored by Benny Connect, leaders in airport transfers. Benny Connect also offer a reliable, professional door-to-door private service to and from Alicante, Valencia and Murcia airports. Check out bennyconnect.com for more information, keeping you up to date on the hour, every hour. Fresh Radio News. Good evening, people of the Costa Blanca and around the world. My name is Dave. I am the voiceover guy for Chat Sheet. And I am just as surprised as you are that these two great gentlemen are still here and have not been cancelled. So, let's introduce them. First, a man that is so short you can see his legs in his passport photo. Hailing from the West Midlands, it's the Barmy Brummy, the Sultan of Solihull. It's Shorty B. And sat opposite him, probably gazing into his eyes in a state of pure lust, is the poshest Londoner to ever walk this earth. He is so posh, he makes Victoria Beckham look like a tramp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Big Rob. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fresh Radio's Chat Sheet.
Dun, 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 dun. Evening, everyone. Welcome along to Chat Sheet, episode 10.
Yeah.
10 episodes in. How about that?
They never thought we'd make 2. Oh,
Complaints galore.
Oh, yeah.
But
we don't talk about that.
No. We had a complaint chart, but we threw that out the window when we ran out of space. Welcome. Thank you to Peter D for the last couple of hours. Some good music in there. Me and Big Rob was in very early today. Very early today.
Stuff to sort out.
Yeah, but maybe a little bit too early, would you agree?
I mean, you did fall asleep in your chair.
I'm knackered, I am. I just feel so tired. I worked last night, and that was late. I was up early today, I had to do bits today. And I'm not in my 20s anymore, right? So I ain't going to lie to you. I quite
Very nearly 40.
Yeah, very, very nearly 40.
Couple of weeks, isn't it? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I was about to swear and then say yeah. Yeah. My God.
I'm looking at the year and a half till I'm 40.
Oh God. Yeah. So I usually have a little sleep in only like 20 minutes or something, a little 20-minute nap. But that didn't happen today, so I just feel tired. Feel all right now. Very tired. Welcome to Chat Sheet anyway. Enough about me. All the usual good bits on the show, and hi to our Facebook Live viewers.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to
Feel
Chat
free
Sheet.
to say hello.
Happy Wednesday. Thank you. How you been, big man?
Not too bad.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, can't complain.
Busy
Not that anyone
week?
listens. Really busy week.
Yeah.
Not an interesting one, just really busy.
Mine's been very uninteresting. I really wish something could happen.
I'd love to say, oh yeah,
Yeah, I
I've got
climbed a
loads to talk
mountain.
about,
I went
you know.
abseiling or something like that. Honestly,
Fell down a mine shaft, landed on a diamond, and now a multimillionaire.
be nice, wouldn't it?
Would be.
I
Would never do this anymore.
No, well, I probably would.
I'd do it. I wouldn't have to.
No, I probably wouldn't do it. I'd be too busy with getting fed grapes by.
I wonder where that was going.
I know. Uninteresting week. Is a bit. I wouldn't call it excitement, but a bit of my week involves my wisdom tooth, which is absolutely horrible. Everybody knows wisdom tooth coming through, and then the pain of it, and then when you got to have it taken out. It's not a spa treatment. Let's be honest.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's annoying.
I've had one of mine out, so.
Which one? I don't care. Sorry. I don't know why I asked which one. There's 4. They're all very similar.
I only had 2. I now have 1. I haven't got any on the bottom row. Never did.
Could they possibly now come out?
No, I've had the X-ray. There's nothing there.
Okay.
I've had 1 taken out, and I've got 1 left. So
That's been a bit.
touch wood.
So
nothing with it wrong yet.
yeah. So
I
about
don't
that.
have that fun again.
No, it's horrible. It's really it's.
Although to be honest, once you've recovered, it's much nicer than it was before I had it taken out. It's agony.
Yes, I do remember the horribleness of having not been able to feel your face, which is a pain in the arse. And then,
You're doing it wrong if it's a pain in the ass.
my dentist is nice. Hey, well, listen,
Thorough. Say off.
Oh, what a great start to the show. We're going to keep you up to date on the Arsenal's game, by the way. I watched the
Come
game.
on, PSG.
So obviously, listen, I'm not going to, how do I say this without offending every single French person in Spain? Are you honestly cheering on French
Absolutely,
team over?
100% over Arsenal. Yes, because I've got a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans.
Okay.
and they would be the same if it was Tottenham.
Well,
they would
I
support
will be.
Tottenham over.
I will be honest with you. It was a very, very difficult time for me when PSG played Aston Villa. Myself being a Birmingham City fan,
I can imagine.
it was difficult. However, I did. Make no apologies. I did want PSG to win over.
But it's the
Villa.
same. It's the same.
Yeah, of
with me
course
and
it is.
Arsenal.
But
As well as
again-
any Chelsea fan would want PSG to win. Any West Ham fan? I mean, West Ham fan would want anyone to win other than anyone else.
Yeah, the old Hammers who blowing bubbles and all that. Yeah, so we'll keep you updated on that. That's just kicked off. We should be 8 minutes into that. I did watch the game last night. It was a great game. Did you watch it? Inter Milan and Barcelona? Really good game.
I didn't catch it.
It wasn't. It was, for me as a neutral, it was good. Don't care about either
I do
team.
like watching two good teams that have no effect on me playing. 'cause
Playing and then-
a good game of football. I love watching a good game.
Yeah, it didn't go to penalties. I love it when games go to penalties.
When it's not my team, yeah. I agree.
yeah.
It's nail biting
It's awful.
stuff.
It's awful.
I hate it. I remember a couple of years ago when England were a penalty shootout, and everyone was like, "Well, we've never won one before,"
Yeah,
and then we won it.
I think
it was
wa-
like
I
we'd
think
won the cup.
it really was,
and
and
it was
I-
like a quarter final or something.
I feel like it was against Colombia.
it was was it?
I think it was. Did you
was-
get your stomach then?
Was that your stomach? I thought your chair. Jeez.
might have been a
It was
bit
it.
both.
Was it the quarter final or semi final? And
I don't
honestly,
know.
the reaction in the pub I was sat in
Sure it
when
was
we
a-
won the penalty shootout,
Because it
you'd
just
have thought
doesn't-
we'd have just won the World Cup again.
Just doesn't happen with England, does it? But it does now. I mean, I think I think we lost one to Italy.
I mean,
and then-
we lost the final game. Yeah.
yeah, I think it was against Colombia, and that is a great bit of knowledge. If it was Colombia, I'm sure it was Colombia quarterfinals. Can you find out, being as though you are the mountain of knowledge that is Big Rob? Speaking of mountain of knowledge, we introduced a new segment to the show last week, which was the Nerd Off. Hi to Wayne. Hello, Wayne, who says KRO, which is only means one thing. He's a fellow Birmingham City fan, which means keep right on, Wayne. Go on, my son.
It's finally nice to meet the other one.
Yeah, it's me and Wayne. Back-to-back promotions for us, mate. Put 20 quid on it, I have. We'll be in the prep. No, mate, honestly, I'm going to put 20 quid on Birmingham City doing back-to-back promotions. That's what I'm going to do.
I mean,
By what that basically means is I've just lost £20.
Do you know what? I talked myself out of it once. We know when Alex Ferguson announced he was retiring.
Yeah.
And obviously, from Man United.
Yeah.
Just after Man United had won the league as well. And I went into a betting shop and said, what are the odds of Man United not making top 4 next season? And it was something ridiculous, like 10,000 to 1.
No.
And I had a fiver. And I was so tempted to put a fiver, because that would have got me 50,000.
I don't believe that can't be the odds.
It was so, no,
Really?
well, no, they said the only difference is it's a new manager. They said, and everyone was saying, well, a new manager's not going to make that much difference. I wish I'd put that money on now.
Well, yeah.
50,000 that would have made me. Penalty shootouts,
Yeah.
England have actually won 4 out of 11.
It's less.
They've won against Colombia.
Was that a quarter final?
It just says it's just.
I'm sure it was a quarter final.
They've won twice against Switzerland and once against
Okay.
España.
When was that? What year was
I'm
that?
trying to find out.
Because they're badass, the old
First
Spanish
penalty
shit.
shootout victory at the European Championship came in 96 against Spain.
I've got a question for you, Rob, as this is our beautiful radio show with 85 listeners. That's been generous. No, I'm joking. We have what if you was to take a penalty? Because that for me, I've never since a young age I've never really felt nerves. You've said the same with you being on a stage actor and an actor and stuff like that. I've never really been one for getting nervous, but that my bum would go.
I mean, have you ever seen me kick a football?
No,
There's a very good reason for that.
But hypothetically, could you kick?
A rugby ball, I reckon, I'd probably have more chance.
They're a nightmare. I can't catch them bloody things. They bounce everywhere. They're ridiculous.
Yes.
Who invented them? But going up, I think going up to
someone will know. Someone who knows rugby.
going up to take a penalty, gotta be because they don't just you walk from the halfway line with the ball, you put it down, and there's 60,000 people watching you, plus millions at home.
Yeah.
I'd just crumble. I'd probably burst into tears.
I wouldn't be able to do it. There was one of these pundits who said, "You, if you're confident enough to take the penalty, you've already hit the target or something." There's something like
I feel listen.
Before you
can
go
I just say, Rob? I think that statement you've just made isn't what the punch said. I don't know what's just happened
It was
there.
something along the lines of you can already know if they're going to miss before they've even got to the ball. It's something ridiculous.
I think the best thing. What would your walk up to the penalty spot be? Because obviously,
I'd be them dragging me.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
No.
I've seen the British press and the British people. They hate you if you miss.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Or the English press. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a much better chance. Imagine if because
I
they
do
it in the Olympics. Imagine if Northern Ireland and Great Britain got together.
I think
made a football team.
Can I just say?
They'd still lose everything.
Can I just turn around and say, and I'm going to get so much stick for this.
Go on.
If Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and England formed a team, the whole team would still be English. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm going to get. I'm going to get.
A few years ago, if you think about 10
I know
20
I'm
years
going to
ago,
get flack for that.
A few years ago, you'd have had a few Welsh.
You'd have had Gareth Bale. That's it. Ryan
Giggs.
Giggs. Yeah. Okay.
They both had the option of playing for England.
They did.
And someone actually said Giggs, when he was at his height,
He was too busy around his brother's missus' house, which was in Wales.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
They basically said that the one thing that was missing from the England squad was Giggs.
No.
And he decided to play for Wales. It's like,
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think? What did you read about that story about Ryan Giggs and his brother's missus? Because this is dark stuff, man.
I mean, you know what they say: keep it in the family.
Oi, oi.
Hey.
Do you think that's awful behaviour?
This
was going on for a long, long time.
There's rules. There's
There are
one.
rules. There's a bro code.
You don't go after your best mate's ex or sister.
Yeah, which is not true in our side because you've tried it on with my sister loads of times.
I haven't tried it on with your sister.
Okay.
You've actually told me you wanted me to date your sister.
Yeah, take her out. Why not? She'd warm in the winter and the shade in the summer.
She's suffered enough.
But it's got to be.
You don't go. But it should be an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
You don't go.
But it wasn't even his brother's
wife.
It wasn't even his brother's ex. It was his brother's
current
wife,
mother of his children.
I swear I read somewhere she was pregnant as well. That's dark, man. That's deep stuff. Literally. Oh, Ryan, we don't want you in England. You're a pig.
We don't.
Oh God! I've just
Yeah,
got
that's. I mean, nah.
no. Now look, Ryan Giggs is in Benidorm.
He's gonna walk in the door going,
What are you saying? Bloody freezing, isn't it? Right,
You
Loz,
want boy all?
what was that? Do that again.
You want boy all? I didn't say I could do a Welsh accent.
Whoa.
I apologise to all of
I
Wales.
feel like we've just absolutely just slated everyone.
I
off
have
in
got
the
some.
first
I've got
50.
some. Not only have I got some Welsh friends, I've got family who were born and brought up in Wales. If they're
you can
listening,
get away with it then.
they're going to be angry. No, I can't.
No, you can't really.
can't.
I think we've just offended. We've offended 50% of the UK in the first 15 minutes of this
50,
programme.
50%. Wales, 50%.
No, I'm saying Scotland and Northern Ireland as well,
Oh yeah, I suppose.
because we just said that none of them would get into the England team.
I think you'll find.
Are you yawning?
No, I was taking a breath.
Okay, that's okay.
I think you'll find most of those people don't associate themselves as part of the same kingdom.
No, you might be right. Loads going on. Already lots of people in. I'm going to get out the WhatsApp number. If you want to get in touch with us, 711 036 979. If you're outside of Spain, that's 0034. Before that, you'd be very welcome. Let us know what you're up to.
Before we move on,
Please.
we do have a message, a
Do you-
statement.
Do you want to do that now?
I can get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way, and
Get-
then
clear the air.
get it out of the way. So this is quite an important statement. We'll give you the lowdown of what's going on in the show. Don't forget, if you want to get in touch with us, you'll be very welcome. 711 036 979 0034 if you are outside of Spain, and that gets you to us, and we can have a nice conversation, etc. But a statement from the team, myself, Big Rob, and producer Claire from the chat sheet. Are you ready?
I am. Yesterday afternoon, we were called into the Fresh Radio office. The bosses at the station are not happy with us or the show. They have had many complaints over the last few weeks and have decided enough is enough.
Yeah.
So today, we have to announce that this is the last show. That's 2 hours long. We're going 3 hours!
Come on! They've decided, and I don't know why, I don't know how, but we do know when, that this show will now be, rather than 9 till 10, no, 9 till 11. 9 till 11, probably should have written this out, we will be now going 9 until midnight.
That's
That is myself and Big Rob slipping you a bit of extra length.
bigger, longer, harder. Come on.
Oh, wow.
What was that?
That was not...
That was not.
Oi, oi! Fell off the chair.
Have you broken your chair?
I think I have, you know, look.
Shall
I go back? See how far I can go
No,
back?
don't do that, because if you knock yourself out, I'm in trouble. I can't press the buttons. I like to point out that's the chair that all the other presenters share. So they're not going to be happy.
Everyone will be doing backflips tomorrow. So yeah, basically, we're now. Well, what the situation is, Rob? Would you like to tell them?
Yes, after tonight, we're going to.
We're out of here. We've had enough.
We're going to have. Oh, we're going to be off for 3 weeks.
I like that button.
Off
sorry.
so next week and the next 2 weeks after, there won't be a show.
Yeah.
We'll still be putting stuff online.
Yeah.
We'll do like compilations of the little fellas singing. So there will be stuff going online. But then when we come back, the show will be 3 hours long.
Yeah, so from instead of 9 till 11, we'll be on 9 till 12. More chat sheet fun. Obviously, after a couple of weeks, a little break, and this is episode 10. What?
Steve's put, bloody had me there.
A lot of people on WhatsApp are saying the same thing. So,
I trained as an actor, for God's sake.
yes, you did. You did. Void, listen. You did very well there, man. Because listen, even I was sat here thinking, well, were we in trouble with this meeting? But the meeting went very well. They said, do you fancy going till midnight? Because there's, you know...
We've got nothing else on.
Yeah. Someone else... I said, right, who's cancelled?
No one. No, but it's just pushing things around a bit, that's all. Behave! I've just had someone say, is that a McDonald's cup? It is. We went to McDonald's before the show. It is Diet Coke. Actually, no, it's Coke Zero. Coke Zero.
Other fast food chains are available.
And I'll be honest, much better.
Yeah. Hey, listen, a full rundown of the show. What we got coming up? We got the Danger Rank. That's coming up next. We've got the Masturbate as well. We are partial to a masturbate, especially on a Wednesday. We've also We've also got
3 hours. What are they thinking?
I don't know why they've done this. We've also got little karaoke and the nerd off.
And you've just witnessed Shorty hit puberty.
And a full interview with Dot Cotton after 10. Oh my God. I need to go and have a little lie down. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll have a danger rank on the way next. Plus, we'll talk about what's going on in the world, all around the world, right here on Chat Sheet.
Fresh Radio, 97 FM, Benidorm. The Chat Sheet with Shorty B and Big Rob. Fresh Radio. Stand by for more of the Costa Blanca's freshest music mix. Fresh Radio. For more information about Fresh Radio's amazing advertising packages and prices, WhatsApp the studio 711 036 979. The Chat Sheet with Shorty B and Big Rob. Fresh Radio.
Okay, welcome back to Chat Sheet on Fresh Radio, live across the Costa Blanca and live from Al Mafra. I am Shorty B. Big Rob's over there. Say hello, Big Rob, to the...
Hello, Big Rob.
There you go. Hi. Danger Rank coming up next, right here on Chat Sheet.
Fresh Radio.
I don't really know what happened there, but it was a bit shambolic, the Facebook Live thing. I don't know
no, it's still going.
Is it still going?
I'm trying to make it go public.
Right.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what that voice was.
No, it was like Kermit the Frog. You know, Kermit News that we used to do, that we did a couple of weeks ago. We could do that again. Missed that. That was fun, that
Did I
was.
tell you I was bored earlier and
Go on.
I was practicing the voice, seeing if I could do different accents.
What, as Kermit the Frog?
Yes.
How did that go?
I think I managed to get Glaswegian pretty good.
Okay, you are quite good at that.
Why is this?
By the way, it's 0-0 PSG versus Arsenal. It's 1-0 on aggregate. Just letting you know, keeping you up to date with the score. If you are listening to us right here on Chat Sheet 97 FM, 104 FM, and online at FreshRadioSpain.com, welcome and thank you for choosing us over the football. You've made the right decision. Danger Rank coming up. We are going to do the Nerd Off after 10 o'clock this evening. And we've got Little Karaoke as well. I'm going to divulge the songs for Little Karaoke that Little Rob's going to sing this week. Go, Little Rob. Last week, Little Shorty B sang Under the Sea from Little Mermaid, which went down like a fart in a lift, in my opinion. But that'll be on YouTube at some point this evening, possibly tomorrow, last week's show. I think that's now this was producer Claire's idea, that now that's on the itinerary, that basically we put on the previous week's show. Oh, how do I word this, Rob? So basically today, on YouTube, we're going to upload last week's show.
At some point, yeah.
And then what, next week, even though we're off...
Well, we'll see. I think it's more to do with when we give the 3 hours. It's because of the way the office works. We might not have time to.
Are we mad going for 3 hours?
Probably.
I think we might be, and I think the owners and the.
I think it's more them that's mad for that.
Yeah, I think you might be right. So you'll be probably glad to hear this week, Rob, with the choice for Little Rob for Little Karaoke. I think you'll be glad that producer Claire has no input this week.
Thank God.
So allow me to divulge the 3 songs that I have chosen for the audience to vote for Little Rob's Little Karaoke today. You ready?
I am listening.
Good. So last week, Big Rob, who sat over there, chose 3 songs for Little Shorty B. I can't remember what they were, but they're basically all from Little Mermaid. So I've, Big Rob, gone down the Disney route as well.
Right.
And this week, the choice for the audience to vote on 711-036-979 for Little Rob's for Little Karaoke. Are you ready for the 3 songs?
Hit me with it.
You seem really busy, Rob. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make this public.
Right, okay.
I'm listening. I'm doing both.
You can multitask, I'll give you that.
I can.
Okay, song number 1. Are all Disney, same as last week. Song number 1 is from The Lion King.
Oh, God.
Be Prepared.
Oh, that's much better than I was thinking.
Yeah? You happy with that one?
Yeah, I reckon.
So, Lion King, Be Prepared. Song number 2 is from Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
And that is Be Our Guest.
Oh God.
Okay. And
French accent, okay.
Oh, slagging them off as well, won't we? This should be interesting. And song number 3 for the audience to vote for is from Aladdin. And it's Friend Like Me, sung by the Genie, a.k.a. Robin Williams.
Rest in peace.
God love him. Vote now, ladies and gentlemen. Lion King, Be Prepared. Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Friend Like Me from Aladdin. You vote now. Little Rob will sing at the end of the show around about 11:15. That'll be interesting when we go 3 hours, because I think the discussion was from producer Claire that part of the show would go on, carry on being the last part of the show.
Yeah.
So that basically Little Karaoke will be at midnight on a Wednesday. Yeah. I can't imagine that anywhere in Spain has little people singing anything at midnight on a Wednesday.
I think some of the bars have got karaoke.
Yeah, but I'm better than anything on a karaoke, Rob. You know the score, baby. Ow!
Oh. I saw a post on, there's a Benidorm page.
Yeah.
On Facebook, and they were it's quite a weirdly common thing people go on this page and ask for, is there anywhere I can hire a midget? Or a dwarf. I don't know the political correct term.
Just call them whatever. I don't really.
Do you know, a friend, I genuinely, a guy I used to know, his name's Barry. He calls himself Barry the Dwarf.
Is he a dwarf?
He is a dwarf.
Okay.
He makes you look positively tall.
Really?
And he once put on Facebook, said, someone stole my wallet today. Stealing from a dwarf, how low can you go?
Oh.
Quality joke.
Excellent stuff.
Quality joke.
Excellent stuff.
It's the first joke I ever stole, because I'm nicking that. That's a funny one. Yeah, I can't make it go public.
Okay, well, listen, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Took me long enough to get the video going.
Yeah, there's loads of ways that everybody can listen to this award-winning show, which is not now, but when we come back off our little break, which is going to be next week, the week after, and possibly the week after, we're going to have 3 weeks off, and then we're back with sort of in June. I think that'll be June. We're back, and we'll be slipping you a bit of extra length.
You lucky thing.
Yeah, 3 hours till midnight. Chat sheet, bring it. Danger Rank on the way next. It's exactly 9:30, 8:30 you're in the UK. Anywhere else that you're listening, Japan or anything like that, I don't really know what time it is there, but thank you. Are you going first with this, or is it me? Can't remember.
What's this?
The Danger Rank.
I think. Oh, I was first. Last
You were
week.
first, weren't you? So it's my turn, yeah?
your turn
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah. Okay, Danger Rank. I'll give you a subject, and Rob's got to rank it without not knowing what comes next. So he's got to put it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and he does not know what comes next. Danger Rank for Wednesday. I don't know what the date is. Let's do it.
It's the 7th.
Thanks, mate. Okay, Big Rob. Danger Rank.
Go on, son.
I would like you, my very good friend and colleague and confidant, to rank these chat-up lines without knowing what comes next.
By the way, PSG are winning 1-0.
Oh! So that's 2-0 on aggregate.
Yeah, so Arsenal have got to score
3 to win, 2 to take it to extra time. You are smug right now. Okay, Rob, so rank these chat-up lines without knowing what comes next, all of which, I'll be honest, I've used or heard.
Used? No,
one of them.
I've been witness to many of your chat-up lines. The fact that you are...
These aren't, no, these are pretty
I would say
cool.
I've heard you use some chat-up lines. I'm surprised you've got kids.
Well-
Well, I'll say you've managed to convince a woman to sleep with you twice.
Listen, these are cool. These are, I would recommend using these if you're single, go out.
So is these, do I rank them whether or not I would use them, or just if I think they would work?
If you was a woman.
Oh, what would work on me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. So what?
Just if it would. Let's just go with if I think they would work.
Yeah, do that.
Let's
then.
not make it complicated.
Okay, yeah.
Right, let's go.
Because I'm just really, that's complicated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like, Rob. I nearly fell off my chair.
So I've got to get myself inside a woman.
Whoa. Okay, we've just gone down that road.
I was thinking more mentally,
Oh,
you
okay.
fool.
Yeah, of course you was. Right. Okay.
Filth.
Okay, chat line number 1. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Where are you putting that, Rob? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
That's an old.
Right, listen. Okay, it's old, yes,
I'm thinking of
and it's classic. Let's call it a classic. And
I
also,
mean, is it a classic like a classic Lamborghini or classic like an old Ford Fiesta?
probably an old Ford Fiesta.
I don't think that's good.
So would you? So if you went up to a girl in a nightclub and was like, "Did it hurt when you fall from when you fell
Because it
from
looked
heaven?"
like you landed on your face.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like when you get turned down and you go back to your mate. She's a lesbian. So where are you putting it, Rob? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Chat up line number
I'm gonna
1.
go 4.
You're putting that at number 4.
I'm gonna go 4. I think that's been done to death.
I think that's probably one of the best ones on it, mate, to be honest. It's not great.
God. Awful.
Okay, number 2. I actually really quite like this one. I think it's sweet. If you was a fruit, you'd be a pineapple.
I mean, that's more original, but not by a long way.
I think that's going for comedic value.
It's more like make her laugh.
Yeah.
You're like,
So
I'm going to go 2.
Yeah.
You say it's a cute one. It's pathetic.
it's
but
pathetic.
it's
They're all
kind of
pathetic,
cute.
mate. I'm not going to lie.
I
There's
mean,
none.
the chat up line, do you fancy a drink? Like,
Would you like a drink? Would be number 1.
yeah.
It's
Do you
not
want a
on
drink?
this list.
No problem.
Good, because I
No,
wasn't going to buy you one, bitch.
Do you want a drink? Yeah, while you're up there, can you get me one?
Can I have a Sambuca, please? Thanks. Bring it over, will you? I can't be
Sambuca.
bothered. Oh, horrible, isn't it? So you got, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? You put that at number 4. And if you were a fruit, you'd be a pineapple. You put it at number 2. So you've got 1, 3, and 4. Classic one for number 3, mate.
Go on.
Do you come here often?
I've used that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I finish it with a little bit extra.
I bet you. Do you come here often?
Do you come here often?
That-
Would you like to?
Yeah. There you go.
Again, no! That's a little
Facebook.
treat. That was a little treat for the Facebook Live.
There you go. So where are you putting that one? Because I think that's the most classic one. Do you come here often? Hang on.
I mean, that's like,
Yeah.
That's old.
Okay, well, what are you doing with it?
I reckon that's the sort of thing Moses said to
Yeah.
his wife.
Are you sticking it high or low or in the middle?
I'm going to go 3 because I
Yeah.
think it's one of those where you've heard it's been done so many times.
Okay.
It's almost like
I think. So do you come here often? You put in at number 3?
yeah, I'm going to regret this. I can already
No,
tell.
I think you're going to be all right. Number 4 is one that I have used before many times. Is you lick your finger, you put it on their clothing, and you put then you say, now let's get you out of them wet clothes.
Do you know what's really funny?
Yeah.
You struggle to say that when normally you say you're drunk and get it out
I know,
perfectly.
I
I don't know what happened
don't
there.
know, I
You're
don't
stone
know.
cold sober
I
and
know.
struggled. I've never been able to say that. I've tried to explain it to people.
Right,
and
so
I can never-
basically, this is what you do. You go up to a girl, you lick your fingers, and you go like that on their jacket or something. You go, right, now let's get you out of them wet clothes.
There you go.
There you go.
Can
So
I
where are
just-
you putting
I've
that?
seen you do that many times.
And did it work?
It has. That's the depressing thing. It's worked. It's worked.
It actually has worked.
You did it. I'm going to turn around. You're both gone. I'm like, I'm not going to ask questions. Not going to ask questions. I'm going home.
Where would you put that? Are you putting it 1 or 5?
I mean, for the fact I've seen it work, it should be higher. But I think not many men would get away with that.
So where are you putting it, mate?
5.
Okay.
I think it's. Most men would probably get.
I'm not
pepper sprayed.
joking.
Have I messed this up? What's
Yeah.
the last one going to be?
The last one, mate, which you have to put at number 1 is you don't sweat much for a fat bird.
Oh, you bastard! I should have known. I should have known.
I have
reckon that has worked. Though.
I have actually heard. Listen,
I've
I have
heard
actually
someone say
heard someone say that to a girl. You don't sweat much for a fat bird. That's what I've heard.
I've heard that
I'm
one.
just saying.
I've heard that one.
So you've got that, Rob,
Number 1.
at number 1.
I have
mate.
heard it done, and it has worked. That's the sad thing. It's,
Yeah, comedic value, I think,
there's
with that one.
I mean, the secret there: go up to a really skinny girl.
Yeah,
And say it. Don't
yeah.
go up to an actual.
No, because
Chubby
then
girl.
yeah. You're
I mean,
gonna-
the kind of girls I like, I think most men would find on the larger side.
yeah, same.
It's a roll around in the hay. You've got to have something to roll around with.
Well, exactly.
They're called love handles for a reason.
You don't want to be with a woman and and the act
Sharp
of love
edges.
and start a fire, do you?
I mean, that's not going to happen with me, is it?
No, true.
saying
My
my-
turn for Danger Rank, though. Well done for that one, Rob. Very, very good. Okay, Danger Rank's my turn. Let's do it. Okay, ready?
Right,
Left.
Shorty B.
Yes.
As we are getting close to the end of the football season, I'm going to ask you to rank these professional football teams in order from fave to most hated.
Okay. Now, I'm going to try and work out how your mind works with this one, because you know who I love, you know who I hate.
Would I do that to you?
Yes. So let's see what's
I don't-
happening.
I
So
don't
go on
think-
then. So let me write them down. Go on. One.
Numero uno.
Numero uno, Danger Rank, by
Bear
the way.
in mind, I know like all the teams you like.
Yeah, go on then.
Numero uno, Liverpool.
Bastard, didn't you? See now.
Can I say that one of these has changed 5 times since I wrote the list?
So the question is, now you can't now change what you've got in
I'm
front
not
of you.
changing. Nothing's going to get
So the
changed.
question is, have you got Aston Villa written down there? Is the question, but because obviously my team's Birmingham City, at 5 will always be Aston Villa.
Do you think I
Have
want to
you-
trick you into putting
Yeah.
Birmingham City anywhere but number 1?
Right. So Liverpool is going to go at number 4.
Oh, that is a shock.
Okay.
I'm very surprised you put them that low.
Okay. Liverpool's
really?
at number 4.
Okay.
Not
Number 2.
Number 2.
We have discussed this recently
Okay.
in private. Wrexham.
Wrexham.
Now, you're not happy that they've stolen
the thunder.
your team's thunder for
So I don't think they can steal the thunder of Birmingham City. Us being champions of League One and then coming
yeah,
second.
but the fact that they've They've made history by being the only team in English football to 3.
Sorry, can I
Yes,
just
on the
point out that we made history as well because we finished on 111 points, which is
This
an
is
absolute
also
record.
true.
So,
This is also true.
So I'm going to
Very
put them.
fair point.
Wrexham's going at number 3, mate. In the thought that maybe you've put Aston Villa here. So I don't. I think you're going to be clever and Birmingham City aren't in this list. I don't think Birmingham City are in this list. Okay. I don't think Aston Villa are in this list. So go on, carry on.
And number 3, loved by all, Millwall.
Oh,
I don't think there's any. The only people that love Millwall are Millwall fans.
There's no one
Everyone
else. There's
hates
no one
them.
else. No one else that I'm not. This is.
I used
and
to-
listen to me. Millwall fans will be listening and totally agree with us as well.
I think even some Millwall fans
They
don't.
just hate each other,
They hate
like.
each other.
They hate themselves.
I've actually seen a pub I used to work in Barnet.
You're Barnet, all right, son.
We played Millwall a few times, and they
Yeah.
actually had like all of the Millwall police and all of Barnet police,
Yeah.
forming a line from the tube station
Yeah.
to the ground,
Yeah.
to escort the Millwall fans.
They
And they
played.
had like special coppers in like plain clothes looking for particular people.
They played at St Andrews, which is the Birmingham City ground, and they ripped our seats up. This is a good question. This is so. I'm going to have to. Oh God, I don't know. I'm going to have to go. Listen, do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to put it. I got to put Millwall at number. I don't know. Can we have a break? Can we have an ad break?
No, we've got to finish this. Got 2 more teams to come.
So it's whether I put them at 5, but I don't think I'm
The-
putting them at number 2.
The most hated.
I'm putting it at number 2. I know. I don't know what's coming. This is the thing. This is the game. You're a bastard. Go on. What's the next one? I've got 1 and
Number
5.
4,
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Oh, see what I mean? Now, So I've got 1 and 5.
You've got one of mine.
I've got to work out if you've got Aston Villa or Birmingham City on that list. Or I'm going to
You're either going to put...
No.
Well, as far as you know, you're either putting your team most hated or your most hated team best.
Can I ask a question? And this is, I don't know if this is against
Go on,
the
go on,
rules.
go on.
Is Birmingham City or Aston Villa number 5? Or you're not replying?
No comment.
Oh, you
It could be my team, Tottenham Hotspurs.
right?
Could
yeah.
be Arsenal.
I'm going to put Manchester United at number 1. Yeah, go on. Number 5 has to go at number 5.
Do you know what? I really wish I'd put Birmingham in the list now because that would have been hilarious.
Go on.
Aston Villa.
That's how you play Danger Rank, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Aston Villa at number 5. Probably the perfect list,
That
really.
actually, I think for you...
I would probably swap Millwall and Wrexham over.
Yeah, you probably would have, yeah.
I definitely... And got, yeah, do you know, yeah.
I think that's the only 2 teams you would have changed.
So I've got Millwall number 2, Wrexham number 3. I'd have swapped them over.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm happy with that. Thank you, Rob.
Do you know what, honestly? I really
Did I play
wrestled with the idea of going
Yeah, that was
Birmingham
it.
or Aston
Yeah.
Villa. And the other one was Arsenal and Man United was the other one I kind of wrestled with. But yeah, I was like, can I trick him into putting Aston Villa first?
Oh, mate. Oh, do you know what? That would have ruined my evening, that would have.
I would have. And imagine if it'd been the other way around. I think you probably would have coped better if I'd have tricked you into put Birmingham 5th.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd have coped better
Aston
because
Villa
you'd
would
have
have
been like,
number 1.
if you'd have put it number one, the best team ever, you'd have walked out.
I'd have been heartbroken. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into Chat Sheet. It's on 97 FM, Benidorm, down south 104, online at freshradiospain.com. It's on DAB as well, on your smart speaker and on your shiny app. Download that if you haven't already. We're back with more Chat Sheet next.
You're listening to Fresh Radio Benidorm. Stand by for more of the Costa Blanca's freshest music mix. Fresh Radio. For more information about Fresh Radio's amazing advertising packages and prices, WhatsApp the studio 711 036 979. Shorty B and Big Rob, Chat Sheet on Fresh Radio.
Welcome back to Chat Sheet, live on Fresh Radio, live from Benidorm 97 FM. Torrevieja to Orihuela Costa.
Did you check the poster to see where we transmit?
Torrevieja to Orihuela Costa.
Where's that?
All day long.
Down south.
Fresh Radio.
I've never heard of Orihuela.
Orihuela.
Sorry.
Orihuela.
Orihuela.
Anybody from Orihuela? Hello to you. We'd like to join you for a beer. We're going to drive down. How far is it?
I'm gonna Google it.
Have a little look. How far? Orihuela Costa. I think I know someone that lives there. Hi everyone in Orihuela Costa, and also I don't know where the other one. They're on DAB all around.
I mean, you know where
Costa,
Torrevieja is.
Yeah, of course I do. Welcome to Chat Sheet, where we will have a nerd off after 10 o'clock. This is basically, we debuted this last week. We'll pick a category. Well, Rob will give me a few categories, and then I'm going to ask him. I'll pick one of the categories and ask him 10 questions on that. Last week, I gave him a list and he picked Saved by the Bell out of my list, which I love Saved by the Bell. If you grew up in the 90s, you will have watched Saved by the Bell. We had a little quiz last week and I got 9 out of 10. Was it last week?
You did.
Rob, how many did you get last week with your Doctor Who?
I got 8.
8. Oh. So basically it's 1-0.
You cared more than I did.
Yeah, definitely, because Saved by the Bell was my life when I was...
It's quite near Torrevieja, by the way. It's past
Cheers.
Elche, which
Thanks
is where
for
they are.
that. Okay.
It's like an hour away, if that.
Hi, everyone in Orihuela Costa, anyway. Hi to Jackie, who's messaged in. Hi to Connor, who's listening in Devon.
Ooh.
Hi to Sue, as well, from the insurance company. Hello to you.
Do you know Devon is a place on Earth? Sorry.
That was weirdly great, that was. Do you know what? No. Don't apologise for that.
I always sing that when I hear...
Devon is a place on Earth.
Devon is a place on Earth.
Connor's just switched off and switched to bloody Radio 1 or something after this. Joke.
Entertaining thing.
Yeah, he probably...
Devon
you know what? Do you know what? He's probably going to use that.
What has Devon ever done for us apart from great custard?
Yeah. They do a good custard.
They also do a good cream tea, I'm led to believe.
This is where the show's going. I don't think we should do 3 hours.
I know. We're running out of things.
So I've give Rob a list of categories this week. He has done the same to me. Do you want to reveal the... We'll reveal the categories in a bit. There's loads to discuss. One of which is... Did you ever see... You must have done... all over social media and the news.
Making fun of your own accent.
I know. Rebecca Vardy
and
Colleen Rooney.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I gotta be honest, I was Team Colleen.
I'll be honest, I couldn't care less.
Okay, I knew you were gonna say that.
I genuinely... I mean, to be fair, that was nicer than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the reaction that you asked me when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie
split up.
Yep.
On our podcast.
On our rehearsal podcast we did many years ago.
Yeah.
Which has never seen the light of day. Which will... we can upload it to our YouTube page.
Do you know what? We should do that. We should do that.
That's something to do while we're away.
Yeah. Put that on.
Just have a thought.
Apparently Rebecca Vardy's got to pay... a 1.2 million to Colleen Rooney because of lawyer fees when this all kicked off.
1.2 million?
In lawyer fees. It went on for ages and ages and ages.
I know. I mean, if you think about it, over that, she should have settled much earlier than that.
But this is what I mean. Can you imagine, right? So if you go on YouTube and see the clips of Jamie Vardy, so he played up front for Leicester. I think he's left now. The chance that he got from about his missus because of that case. It was insane. He
still plays for Leeds.
He does. I thought he was out on his ass.
No, I don't know.
He's still there.
How much is he worth?
Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
Should we guess?
Well, I'm looking it up.
Brad's messaged in saying he leaves at the end of the season. Cheers, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
We start calling him Producer Brad because he's a lot better than Claire.
Right, this bill. Bearing in mind he's the one paying it, because let's be honest, she ain't worth much. His wife's not going to have much money.
Well, I don't know.
So this 1.2 million legal bill represents 13% of his fortune. He's worth 9 million.
So that's
a big chunk of his money.
It's still a lot of money to lose, but he still has a lot of money.
But I mean, it's like me or you losing 13 quid.
Yeah, I'd be gutted, to be fair.
Yeah.
Who's the richest person in the world?
Isn't that
Can we check?
Elon Musk? Is it Elon Musk, or is it the guy who owns Amazon?
Right, Brad's message.
Jesus Christ, Wayne Rooney's worth 170 million. Why are they paying it? I know she lost, but Jesus.
That's a lot. So, richest person in the world. Where's Taylor Swift on that? Because she became a billionaire-ess now, isn't she?
I mean, Elon Musk is the richest person in the world with a net worth of $328 billion.
Stop it.
He is followed by...
Say that again.
328 billion.
At what point would you not think, right, let's unload some of this...
We could give everyone like $100. Oh no, he wouldn't. No.
Yeah, but see, this I don't get that. This is ridiculous. When he says, "Oh, we could give the whole world $100,"
he could. Everybody would be $100. There's 8 billion people in the world. That'd be 800. That'd be 8 billion.
No, but he could give. How many people could he give $1 million just randomly? Like,
I don't know.
You don't need
everyone. Everyone. He could give everyone $1 million
in the world.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he do that?
Because then he wouldn't have the money anymore. He's a money grabbing.
Yeah, but so what? Forget him. Why don't you sort the whole world out and then you live on the street? Take one for the team. Do you know what I mean? We'd be like, oh, we gave $1 million in our bank.
Do you know he couldn't give everyone? He couldn't give everyone $1 million.
Well, I don't know, but what point do you need? 300 billion. What the hell do you need?
I mean, the richest woman in the world, Alice Walton, is worth 101 billion. She is the only daughter of the founder of Walmart.
Stop it. What? This is too much money. And then I look at my bank balance and I want to burst into tears sometimes.
How many billionaires are in the world?
I bet you'll... Oh, this is not... I wish we hadn't discussed this. It absolutely depresses me.
There's over 3,000 billionaires.
I thought there'd be more than that, you know.
The top 10 richest people on the list include Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. If you're listening, I'd like to borrow some money.
Borrow?
No.
I'm not paying it back.
Yeah. What would you do with 300 billion if you won the lottery? What's the first thing you do if you won the lottery?
I'd be dead within a week.
I think I probably would as well.
You'd be dead in 24 hours.
It'd be a great 24 hours though. Jesus Christ!
What a way to go!
Yeah, getting fed grapes by Lithuanian hookers.
Why hookers?
I don't know.
With that kind of money, you could
I know.
Models.
I don't want rugby players around my house. What would you do if you won the lottery? What was the first thing you'd do if you won the lottery?
Jesus, I mean, what, like 100 million? We're talking.
Well, Euro Millions on average is like 50 million.
I'd buy a small country. I think kick everyone out.
Yeah, I'd buy an island. You know, like
an island, a country.
No, an island. Like, you know, like what's his face? The Virgin fella. What's his name?
Branston.
Yeah, the old pickle.
The Virgin fella.
Yeah, the Virgin fella that appeared in Only Fools and Horses once.
Yeah, he did. Didn't he?
Absolutely brilliant episode that was. I'd buy an island. First thing I'd do, buy an island and just get a nice house on it. Basically, what he done with his island.
Yeah. That's weird.
So Rebecca Vardy's got to pay 1.2 million to Colleen Rooney. Well done to Colleen Rooney. There's a documentary on IT. I don't know if it's ITV or Channel 4. Either way, find it, watch it. It is actually brilliant. How she found out what Rebecca Vardy was doing is absolutely brilliant. And then when she went into the jungle,
she did like a
thing on Instagram.
She did a thing where only she could see it.
Yeah,
but
so
it made it so
she'd put a story on that she'd take every one of her friends off and only Rebecca.
From her, yeah.
And then
when it got sold to the newspaper, she knew exactly.
A certain newspaper would print these stories.
I mean,
clever.
I think that's Columbo levels of genius.
It is.
That is.
And then when she went into
just one more thing.
Yeah, and then when she went into the jungle, she was kind of finding out things. You know, when people do a secret mission and stuff like that, she was finding out things. She's brilliant.
She should work for MI5.
We could have her on the show. Producer Colleen. I think she'd do really.
We can't afford her.
No. I think it'd be really good for her career, Colleen. If you fancy it, let us know.
You could be our researcher. You find stuff out.
Exactly.
We could have the best gossip in the world just with her. She's got 5 minutes on Instagram. She'd get it all.
711 036 979 if you want to get in touch with us. Brad sent us a voice message. Should we play it or should we... I'll just play it. If he swears, he swears. I don't. Or do you want to wait?
On your head.
We have a rule, don't we, that we listen to it off air.
We tend to, just in case. While we're...
Jamie Vardy leaves at the end of the season.
Jamie Vardy leaves at the end of the season. See, I trust Brad. I know he wouldn't swear.
I think doesn't he work for the station?
Yes.
Oh, he's not going to.
No, that's true. Yeah.
He's
there
a good
you go.
bloke. He's a good bloke.
So what I was going to say, okay, this has been voted the most popular reason to have a day off work. We've got 2 minutes before the news. I want to see if you can get it right, Rob.
Most popular reason?
The most. So you call in sick,
the
and it's a
reason
lie. It's a lie. So you don't want to go into work because you've got a hangover. What's the first thing you say when you ring your boss and you say, "Boss, I can't come in. Here's why." This is the most popular reason people use. You got 3 guesses.
The
Go.
squits.
The
trots.
That's in
it.
the top 5.
Is it in
It's
the
not
top
the top
five?
one. It's not the top one. Good one though.
It's going to be like food poisoning or something like that, which I suppose is the same thing.
No, listen, that's the same thing.
Oof.
This shocked
I mean,
me.
people like, I've got a 24-hour bug. I reckon I'll feel fine tomorrow. I don't know. Women's problems.
Oh yeah, because that works for us.
Obviously women. You fool.
Yeah, I can't come in. My missus has been a nightmare. I'm just going to sit with her. It's not that either.
I don't know.
Apparently, the most popular reason that people have a day off work or call in and blag a day off work is migraine.
Speaking of which, can you turn my headphones down?
Hey? I
said, speaking of migraines, can you turn the sound down on my headphones a little bit?
That better.
I've got... Wrong way!
We're having a nerd off next, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get in contact with the show, 711 036 979. I think it's been a nice first hour. We've discussed a few things. In the second hour, we have a nerd off where we'll ask each other questions, 10 questions. I'll reveal your category, Rob will reveal mine, and I'll ask him 10 questions and see how he gets on, and he'll ask me 10 questions. Get involved in the nerd off, 711 036 979. We'll also be doing little karaoke, and the 3 songs that you can vote for. Vote now is Little Rob singing Be Prepared from The Lion King, Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast, or Friend Like Me from Aladdin. If you want to hear Little Rob sing either of them,
any of them.
711 036 979. Let's get the latest news. We're back next.
Stand by. Latest news headlines on the way next.
Get ready for a night of timeless music and pure magic at Benidorm Palace. Go Your Own Way is the ultimate tribute to the legendary Fleetwood Mac. Direct from the West End of London. Experience their greatest hits, Dreams, Don't Stop, Everywhere, and more. Performed live by a world-class band. Relive the energy, the passion, and the music that defined generations. Join us Sunday, May 11th at Benidorm Palace. Tickets at the box office or on benidormpalace.com. Don't miss this spectacular show.
Fresh Radio News, sponsored by Benny Connect, leaders in airport transfers. Book online via the website, bennyconnect.com. On FM, on DAB Plus digital radio, online and on your smart speaker. This is Fresh Radio News.
We're still waiting for a new pope after black smoke rose from the Sistine Chapel. A group of 133 cardinal electors began their meeting behind closed doors this afternoon. White smoke means a successful election, which needs a 2/3 majority. Professor Anna Rowlands is an expert in theology.
Genuinely, nobody knows. I think all bets are off. And that's partly because the process is genuinely both secret, so it happens in private, but also because the makeup of this College of Cardinals is very different.
Hearings for the infected blood inquiry have reopened to review how compensation's handled. Campaigners have raised concerns about delays and communication. The inquiry chair, Sir Brian Langstaff, says the process must be improved to meet expectations. And a private Japanese lunar lander is getting ready to touch down on the moon. It'll take a while yet, probably another month or so before it tries to land. It's got a mini rover on board and it's equipped with a scoop to gather up some lunar dirt for scientists to take a look at. That's the latest from Radio News Hub. I'm Nathan Beresford.
This is what it sounds like when you drive along the Mediterranean at night. And this is what it sounds like when you get 2 months of free car insurance with Linea Directa. For 30 years, we've protected what matters. Switch to Linea Directa and get 2 free months of car insurance, plus peace of mind for everything else. Call Linea Directa today on 919-181-130. That's 919-181-130. Conditions apply.
Fresh Radio News, sponsored by Benny Connect, leaders in airport transfers. Benny Connect also offer a reliable, professional door-to-door private service to and from Alicante, Valencia and Murcia airports. Check out bennyconnect.com for more information, keeping you up to date on the hour, every hour. Fresh Radio News.
Good evening, people of the Costa Blanca and around the world. My name is Dave. I am the voiceover guy for Chat Sheet. And I am just as surprised as you are that these two great gentlemen are still here and have not been cancelled. So, let's introduce them. First, a man that is so short you can see his legs in his passport photo. Hailing from the West Midlands, it's the Barmy Brummy, the Sultan of Solihull. It's Shorty B. And sat opposite him, probably gazing into his eyes in a state of pure lust, is the poshest Londoner to ever walk this earth. He is so posh, he makes Victoria Beckham look like a tramp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Big Rob. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fresh Radio's Chat Sheet.
Hello everyone, it's God. I am back to say hello to Big Rob and Shorty B.
Hello, God.
Hello, God. Hello, God.
Hello, boys. How are you both?
I'm very happy.
Good.
Arsenal are losing.
What's the Arsenal score?
It's half time. It's still 1-0 to PSG, so the aggregate is still 2-0.
Thank you, Big Rob, for that punditry on Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. I'm going to go now and leave you both to the award-winning radio show that is Chat Sheet, which in June will be going to 3 hours up until midnight, slipping them all a bit of extra length. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That sounds like that song. Do you remember that one?
No, but you like that, baby. Yeah, you like it. You take it.
I think it's called...
Oh yeah.
Shut up! I think it's called Oh Yeah. It's in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's creeping me out a little bit.
Look it up.
Yeah, okay.
You'll know it the second you hear it. Oh, second half started.
Oh, okay. Nerd Off on the way next. Welcome to Chat Sheet, hour 2. We're having a couple of weeks off, and then when we're back, we're doing 3 hours live till midnight, slipping you a bit of extra length.
And also, when we come back, you are going to be in your 40s.
Oh, mate, why have you got to do that? I said a wave of depression just hit me like a wave. Oh.
I'm putting money on it now. You're going to be a granddad before you're 50.
Get out of it! I'm off! I am not...
Well, both your children will be in their 20s by the time you hit 50.
Oh, God! What are you doing? What are you... What?
This is why I don't have children. I mean, that and women don't want to have sex with me. Because I know full well if I'd have been one of those...
I know full well.
I know full well if I'd have been one of those idiots that had kids when he was like 19, I'd be a granddad by now. Because there's no way my kids would not be following in my footsteps.
Can we change the subject? It's making me sweat. I hate it. I think I'm more upset about that you mentioned that I'm going to be 40 the next show we do.
Not the fact that your children are going to be in their 20s by the time you're 50.
Oh, do you know what? So hang on, no, wait. So try and work it out.
Right,
no, I'm on about when I come back in the next show. Because are we not doing one before my 40th?
When's your birthday?
3rd of June, Gemini.
Right, if you're going away,
Yeah.
So you're away. So we've got no show next week.
Yeah, which is
no
the...
show the week after. So the next show will be the 4th, which is the day after. Hang on, you said you're meant to be...
I don't know what's going on.
You said you were going to be away for your birthday. So
yeah, so I think...
So you're not back to like the middle of bloody June.
No, I think I'm back on the 4th.
Which will be the next show. So you can't. So you're not going to be doing a show the day you come back.
Of course we will. So how many
What time are you
shows?
flying?
I don't know. I haven't booked it yet. I'll get the morning flight. We'll do the 4th. Oh, that's not going to happen, is it?
I mean,
let's speak
I'm promising nothing.
Let's speak to producer Claire.
I can't see you being able to after.
It ain't going to happen, is it? There's no way I'm going to be doing a show the day after my 40th birthday. Can we stop saying 40th birthday, please? I look 20.
So it's going to be like a month before our next show.
There you go. Well, we do still get paid while we're away, so let's not moan.
It'll be the 11th to do our next show.
Yeah? Oh, there you go. I'll be 40. What
shall we
playing this?
Shall we have a nerd off?
Let's have a nerd off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's discuss categories. I'm not going to tell everybody the list of categories you give me. Rob's, you're basically Rob, right? I'm going to be honest with you. He's a clever man. He's a slutty nerd. He knows a lot about a lot of stuff. This is why I worried when we did this feature. I've got to be honest. You give me a list.
You did a deep dive on me last week. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, I did. Took me out for dinner. What do you want me to say?
Turn into Kenneth. Not Kenneth Williams.
No, that was, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Oh, it was Kenneth Williams.
No, it was the other one.
No, it was Kenneth Williams.
What was the one with the glasses?
Oh, God.
They're all dead now, aren't they?
Kenneth Halltree or something, I think. It was two Kenneths.
Yes,
of course, both of them were gay. Kenneth.
A lot of them were gay.
My favourite line in all of Carry On is between the two gay actors playing straight men.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm not interested in your wife. Funny, neither am I.
Yeah,
It's one of my favourite lines.
What's your favourite Carry On film? Oh, suits you, sir. Suits you. Carry On. Suits you, sir.
I don't think I can pick one. I think they're all because they've all got
I have to
moments
pick
that are
one. You
hilarious.
have to pick one. You have to. This is my game, so play along. You've got to pick one.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't remember that one.
Carry On, Jesus. That's one they would never go.
No.
I think purely for the scene with the.
You got to say Carry On Girls with the bra.
Oh, take them away. Maiden, take them away.
That was very good.
No, B, it was. It's probably most people's least favourite. It's Carry On Screaming.
I don't remember that.
It's a horror film, but it's got.
I haven't seen that one.
It's really funny. It's got like some proper horror accent, but it's also got. There's a bit where he goes, "Frying tonight." This is the way he says it all the time.
What's the one? See, I have watched them all. I used to watch them with my nan and granddad when I was a kid.
I've got them all on DVD.
I had them on video.
Carry On Columbus, because that was made by different people.
What's the one? I think it's either... It's not Follow That Camel. It's maybe Up the Khyber. It's where
Carry On Up the Khyber.
Where with Cleopatra. And
no, that's Carry On Cleo.
Carry On Cleo. That's my favourite one, I think.
To be fair, that's a really good one.
That's, I think, my favourite one.
There's Carry On Up the Khyber is the one where they're Scotsmen and they lift their kilts up.
Yeah.
Which isn't... They didn't wear kilts, though, and B, they wore underwear. But let's not go into it.
Rob?
Yes?
Good chat. Good chat, man.
Good chat, that.
Right, so, Nerd Off. Your categories out of the ones you give me. I did notice that you'd put Doctor Who back in there.
Because there's a lot in there.
I know.
70
so
years.
I decided not to do Doctor Who again, so I've scraped that one out. Not saying you can't bring that in a future Nerd Off.
I understand. There's only so many things.
I've noticed here that you put DC.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got you 10 questions on DC. What does DC? Because I've got 10 questions on Diet Coke. What is it?
Detective Comics is what he used to
Okay, good.
The comics.
That's what I've got, don't worry.
10 questions on Diet Coke. What are the ingredients?
Why does it taste like piss? My bad.
See, though, it's basically the same ingredients as Coke Zero, and Coke Zero is so much better.
I just hate Coke Zero and Coke.
I mean, you do have an issue with sugar.
I love sugar.
Something to do with your ADHD. Although you haven't been diagnosed, I'm fairly
You've
sure.
diagnosed me. That's enough.
Yeah, but
now.
I'm not an expert. I'm a pervert.
Hey! So you've got, I say Diet Coke again. You've got DC. 10 questions on Pick DC. You right with that?
Yeah, I'm fine. I reckon you're very good at finding really obscure questions. So I reckon I'm going to struggle here.
Okay, so you got my list. What's my category?
Yours is astronomy. Specifically, planets and stars and things like that.
Not stars. I'm not good at stars.
Oh dear.
Planets.
Oh dear.
Planets and moons.
How many?
So I'll go first.
There are. There's only like 2
Okay,
star
we'll
questions.
try it then. We'll try it. Let's try it
I
then.
think
Do you want to go? Do you want to go first or me or rock paper?
Well,
scissors?
I went. You went first last week.
Yeah,
but
you-
we did rock paper scissors.
Okay, what do you want to
do? Should we do that again?
Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins, ask the questions first. Okay, best of 3. This is beautiful for our people on Facebook
All you'll
Live.
hear on the show is this.
1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Show ready. 1, 2, 3. Show.
I win.
1, 2, 3. Show.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Show.
Oh, beat him.
Rob one.
So am I asking first?
You're asking first. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Quizmaster versus Quizmaster.
Okay. It's time for Nerd Off on Fresh Radio. Go on, man. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Question number 1. You'll start for 10.
Question number 1. Oh, stop that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Which planet in the solar system is the only one named after a woman?
I'm going to say Venus.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Woo!
Venus, the goddess of love.
There you go. Oh, do you know what? I'm a space geek, you know. Many people might not know this. I love my stuff on space. All right, so that's 1 out of 1. Go me.
Numero dos.
I don't know why I keep pressing that. It's too
I don't
many.
know
Sorry.
either. Phobos and Deimos.
They are moons that orbit Mars.
Didn't even need the finished question.
2 out of 2.
This one might throw you.
Go on.
Because you said you're not too keen on stars.
Okay.
What is the nearest star to our system? Not.
Does it begin with A?
It does not.
Does it begin with P?
It does. And that's all you get. Already giving you a clue.
Is it Polaris?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
It is Proxima Centauri.
Thought it was. That's what I thought it was. Okay, go on then. Astronomy, this is nerd. This is proper nerd off. This is.
Question number 4. How many planets in our system have rings?
Hang on. 4. Wait. No, wait. It's 4.
Is that your final
Yeah.
answer?
It's not 1, it's 4.
That is the correct answer.
Hey!
It is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, the 4 gas giants.
There you go. God, I'm good. So I only got
Obviously,
one.
God liked those 4 planets because he put a ring on them.
Hey! If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Question number 5 is a true or false question.
All right, okay.
True or false? Since its discovery in 1930 and its demotion from planet to dwarf planet, Pluto is yet to complete one orbit around the sun.
True.
That is correct. 1 Plutonian year
Yeah.
is roughly 248 Earth years, so it won't make one full orbit of the sun since discovery until 2178.
And we all look forward to that date.
I mean, we won't be. I mean, I don't know, technology. We might be.
You never know.
We might be heads in jars or something, like in Futurama.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Question number 6. How long does sunlight take to reach Pluto?
Oh, do you know what?
If you get in the ballpark, I'm not going to be like, it has to be an
listen,
exact
because
answer.
I know it's. I thought you were going to put how long does it take sunlight to reach Earth, which
Oh,
is
that'd be too obvious.
That's 8 minutes
That's- yeah.
and 12 seconds.
Yeah. Well, that's
So,
give me ballpark. I'll give it you.
Can you? Right? Is it hours?
Yes, it's hours.
Is it 12 hours?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It's 5.5.
Okay.
I would have, if you just said like 5, 6, I'd have given you.
Okay.
It's much closer than you thought.
Well, yeah.
So you are now two wrong.
2 wrong. All right, mate.
Well, you made a big
I know,
deal
I
about
really
me
did. I was a
being
bastard
2
last week.
wrong.
I was out of order. Go on then.
Proper.
Okay.
Okay, question number 7.
7.
I think I might have been a bit mean here.
You have been mean. I can tell by your face.
Who discovered Mars?
Can you tell me what it begins with?
G.
Galileo.
Yes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have said
No.
What's his full name?
Archimedes.
No, that's Archimedes.
Little Mo.
It's Galileo Galilei.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
In 1610.
But listen, I did have Galileo in my head, but I'm taking the point anyway.
Okay.
Thank you.
Question number 8. The Big Dipper is another name for which constellation? You're going to get Little Mo, weren't you?
I was going to say...
what were you going to say?
No, I was going to... When you...
Was it going to be rude?
Yeah, because I know...
Oh, the Big Dipper, I get it.
No. I was... Is it like Sagittarius or something?
No.
I don't know. Oh, hang on. What is it?
The Plough.
I wouldn't have got that, you know. I definitely wouldn't have got that. Again, that's stars, and we did mention that I...
3 wrong.
All right, mate. How many have I got?
I'm going to get like 4 right.
No, I hope you
know
don't. Yeah, go on.
Oh, my battery's running low.
Quickly
Hold on.
then, quick.
Number 9. Number 9. I've got 7 minutes left. Number 9. The donut-shaped region of icy objects beyond the orbit of Neptune is known by what name?
Is it? Did you give me the K?
I'm not saying.
Is it the Kuiper Belt?
That is correct. And finally, question number 10.
Can I get a whoop?
How many Apollo missions landed on the moon?
Sugar. 14.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, go on.
That is incorrect. Correct answer is 6.
Oh, is it?
Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15, 16 and 17. 13 obviously famously didn't make it. So that is, you've got 1, 2,
bad.
3,
Come
4
on.
wrong.
So I've got 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
I can't even give myself an applause. That's bad. Oh dear.
Battery saver's on and it's still going to die.
All right, okay. Hi, Susie's messaging. Susie and the kids. She says, love you both. Thank you, Susie. We love you,
Susie.
too. Hi
We
to
like
Alex.
you as a friend. No, love
Stop
you,
trying
Susie.
it on your pervert. Hi to Anne, who's messaged in. Hi to Claire as well, and Tim. Choosing us over the football. Thank you. Right.
Well, as long as you're not an Arsenal fan. Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, my laptop has died.
There you go, just in time. So it's a good job you went first and won
Yeah,
rock,
that
paper,
would have been
scissors,
very.
really.
I would have been Googling as we.
Yeah. Rob, your nerd off today. 10 questions on DC. Good luck. 6 to beat.
I don't think I will, but let's go.
Question number 1. Who is the founder of the League of Assassins?
Oh, that is.
Who is the founder of the League of Assassins? DC for nerd off.
Raj Al Ghul. Raz Al Ghul.
Final answer.
Yes.
Very
I've
good.
pronounced that wrong. It's
Listen, I'm giving it you, man. And the question. Who is Bruce Wayne's legal guardian?
That would be. Oh, do you want his full name?
Yes, please.
Alfred Pennyworth.
Number 3. Who played Wonder Woman in the 70s TV series of the same name?
Linda Carter.
Oh, she also runs the Queen Vic.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Yeah, her husband Mick passed away.
Who picked that name of all people? Famous Hollywood actor.
3 out of 3. You're doing well. Question number 4 in Action Comics.
Yeah.
Number 1 released in 1938. Who was introduced as DC's first ever superhero? Oh!
I'm showing my tattoo. It's Superman.
It is correct.
My favourite fictional character. And thank God, I thought you were going to ask the year it came out. That was just a struggle.
I wish I had done that now. I really, really do.
I knew Action Comics was the first one too.
So we're on number 5. 4 out of 4. Number 5. Where in the ocean does Aquaman reside?
Atlantis.
Very well done. John Cena stars in which DC series originally released in 2022?
Peacekeeper.
Oh my God! I need you to get them all wrong from now. I think you've won this one, mate. Look at your smug face. Number 7. Who is the only villain to appear in all 3 Christopher Nolan Batman movies? Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Suits you, sir. Oh.
All 3?
All 3.
I know 2 for sure. Oh,
Who is the only villain to appear in all 3 Christopher Nolan Batman movies?
this is a guess.
Go on.
Scarecrow.
I hate you, Isaac.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. So you've already beat me for the full house. Can you get 10 out of 10?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm absolutely gutted. Question number 8. Who founded Arkham Asylum?
I know it's the guy's name is Arkham. I can't think of his first name.
I do need his first name.
Yeah, of course.
And his middle name and his shoe size, please.
He's a size 6. No. Do you know what? Because I know Steve's a big DC fan as well. He'll be laughing his head off. I can't get this.
Go on, what are you saying?
It's Oh,
young man.
It is. See, I can only think of the person who runs it in the game, which his name's something Quincy, and that's not it. Oh! Well, it's not Arthur. Arthur Arkham, that's not right.
Hurry up!
Vincent Arkham. It's not right, what is it?
Amadeus
God,
Arkham.
yes! Oh, of course it is! I've just... Oh, as soon as you said that,
Question number 9. What kind of super animal is Crypto?
He is a dog. Superman's dog.
Yeah. I think I would have got
He's
that
in the
one.
new film as well. There's a big thing about him being in the new film.
In what decade was the character Amazing Man created?
Amazing Man.
It just says Amazing Man. I'm guessing it's Amazing Man, yeah?
70s.
It is the 1980s.
Oh, okay. I don't even know who that is.
Hey, listen, Rob, 8 out of 10.
I'm happy with that.
Same
I'm
as
happy
last
with
week.
that.
You beat me by 2. Well done. And that's all that matters.
Exactly.
We'll have another nerd off.
In a month.
Yeah, when we're back after our slightly long holiday. Right, hang on there. We've got little karaoke coming up. 3 songs to vote for.
Can I do a very quick shout out?
Please do.
The drama group, Elods, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Hang on a minute, wait there, 2 seconds, stay there, wait.
Fresh Radio, 97 FM, Benidorm.
Right, now do it.
Oh, Steve just put he was shouting his name, Amadeus Arkham.
There you go.
Elods are listening. They are currently rehearsing. I think they're taking a break from rehearsal to listen to us. Of course, why not?
Of course they are.
They're currently rehearsing for a Anything Goes play they're putting on from the 13th to 17th of May. Tickets still available. Look, the Williott Theatre in Potter's Bar, for those of you in that area.
I know it very well, and I, God, will be watching that show from above.
Steve's the star of that, by the way.
Well done, Steve.
I've heard him sing and seen him perform before. I actually went to drama school with him. He is phenomenal.
Well, I am God, and I hear everything. Hello, Steve, you talented, sexy man.
Oh, God, that's creepy. Oh, yeah. Behave, his wife might be listening.
Oh, hello to you as well.
No, stop it! Stop it!
Stand by for more of the Costa Blanca's freshest music mix. Fresh Radio. For more information about Fresh Radio's amazing advertising packages and prices, WhatsApp the studio 711 036 979. Shorty B and Big Rob, Chat Sheet on Fresh Radio.
Welcome back to Chat Sheet, ladies and gentlemen, live across the Costa Blanca on 97 FM, 104 FM, online at FreshRadioSpain.com, on DAB, on your smart speaker and on the app. Live on Facebook as well. Loads of ways to listen and watch.
Just great songs all day long. Fresh Radio.
Oh! Welcome back. My name is Shorty B. Big Rob's over there.
Yes, he is.
Little Rob is going to be singing either "Be Prepared" from Lion King, "Be Our Guest" by Beauty and the Beast. I don't know, and or "Friend Like Me" from Aladdin. You can vote. The lines close in 1 minute, starting from now. 711 036 979 0034 if you're outside of Spain.
19 minutes left on the Arsenal game.
Oh, okay, let's have a little look at that.
1-0,
They've
still
lost
1-0.
it, they. Let's have a little look.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, 19 minutes, they could score 3.
They're going to score 3.
Not against PSG.
PSG. So what would that make it? PSG Milan final. I'm going to be honest. I'm not bothered about watching that final at all.
I mean, I'm obviously watching the game tomorrow.
So tomorrow,
Tomorrow's-
Man United are playing Tottenham. Is that tomorrow?
They're both playing tomorrow. So
You're not
it hasn't
playing
been
each
decided.
other tomorrow?
No. The semi-finals are both tomorrow. So unless both teams really screw up, it's fairly...
So
it's-
you've
it's
got
not
who
set-
have you got?
Yeah, I know.
Who are they?
I can't pronounce that either.
You're already winning 3-1 on aggregate.
Yeah.
And Man
Yeah,
U
but
are
that
winning.
mean-
Is that 3-0? I can't see. I ain't got my glasses on.
I don't know.
So that's 9 o'clock tomorrow. Tottenham play.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Tottenham play the chefs from McDonald's. And Man U are playing. Who are Man U playing? You got to be beating these. Well, you already are, aren't you?
Athletic something.
Club.
I mean, so basically, unless something goes catastrophically wrong, and let's be honest, it's Tottenham and Man United. It could
Yeah.
happen.
So this is the Europa League.
Yeah. So then the final will be, but them two.
Tell me
in Bilbao.
Tell me who Chelsea are playing in the Conference League that nobody cares about.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm. They're 4-1 on aggregate as well. They're playing who? Who are these teams? Where are they from?
Jesus. Good
Good luck, Chelsea.
Dear Gardens, if football. I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're from Stockholm.
Who?
They're from Stockholm.
Okay, good luck to all the... I don't want to sound like... But I do want to say good luck to all the English teams.
Oh, they're Swedish.
Okay.
I said that out loud when the furniture started floating. Mr. Potter. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
That bloke.
What do you think? Because as we welcome the tourists to the Costa Blanca, as they will start flooding in, as it's coming up to summer season, what do you think the most annoying thing about holiday is? I mean,
what I
essentially-
think is, or what other British people might think.
What would you say is so as
if I'm on holiday?
So you're on holiday. It's also, it can be for people that live here as well. That is the most annoying thing. Come on.
Other British people.
Really?
Yes.
I think they're fun, but
I think it depends on the situation. It depends on where you are. Some places that is designed, like aimed for that kind of activity.
I can tell you one of the answers, which is in the top 3. I think it's 2 or 3. I can't find my notes now.
Foreigners.
Yeah,
Someone's put foreigners.
It's the putting down of the towels at 6 a.m. at hotels.
Do you know they did a survey? Do you know who's most guilty of that?
Germans. Brits.
It's the Brits.
Really? Because it's famously, we think it's German.
It's actually,
Germans.
but they did a survey of loads of hotels in loads of different countries, and they said the people that are most guilty of going down early, putting towels down.
So,
are the
'cause
Brits.
I've never-
the Germans, because Germany's got parts of the country that's really nice, so they all the
They'll stay in
in
their
their own
local.
country sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, same as the Spanish. Why the Spanish aren't going to go on holiday to Bognor, are they?
No, or Solihull.
Or they might go to.
I had a lovely holiday in Birmingham and very cultural, very nice.
Well, you sound like Borat when you did that.
Very
You've lived here 25 years. You've lived here most of your
don't
life.
really
and
know
you
what's
got, and that
happening.
accent, it's just like,
Claire, don't even think about clipping that for YouTube or Facebook, bitch. I don't want it.
Too late.
Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
So
this is my wife. This is my wife.
Well, the putting down the towels is number 2.
Right.
The most annoying thing that people find. Do you want to have another guess?
I'm going to say it depends on who they ask. If they ask the Brits, they're going to say like the language, foreign language. Or something.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's people clapping when the plane lands.
Oh, I hate that. So
These are the type of people that I don't want to converse with.
These are the type of people that I don't want in the same gene pool.
Don't be that person.
I've done it once when we'd hit like a serious bit of turbulence.
You're just glad that you've hit ground.
Yeah, that was it.
I just
felt
it's
so,
not that you're.
Thank God. Well done to the pilot.
It's not that you're on holiday. It's just that you're still alive.
I genuinely, we're in turbulence. So all the lights were on. Said, we've hit turbulence. So everyone watch it. So everyone's strapped in, and there's a girl in the row ahead of me who's been quite vocal of the fact that she's nervous of flying.
Yeah.
We hit like a pocket of like air pressure, and we must have dropped. It felt like 500 feet.
It's horrible.
It was probably about 10, but I felt my lunch go into my throat. It was the most horrible experience of my life. And everyone joined. Ah!
Well, this is the thing.
And I've got to tell you this.
Go on.
As we landed, it was in England. We were coming from Spain to England. It was raining, so as we hit the runway, it kind of skidded because it was raining, and the pilot did his best. And as we were leaving, I said to the steward, whatever they're called these days, trolley dolly.
Trolley dolly.
How old am I? And I said, "Can I ask a question?" I said, "Does your pilot play Grand Theft Auto? Because he flies a plane like he bloody does." And she went, "Well, you'll have to ask him yourself." And as I got there to say it to him, he honestly looked so deflated because everyone's going, "Worst flight I've ever been on."
The people will.
He looked so upset because he was like, "We couldn't help it."
Yeah.
So I went up to him, I can't. I just went, "Well done, mate.
First day.
Well done for getting us down."
Is it your first day, mate? Because that was shocking.
You want to go clean that seat up after me? I'll tell you what.
I was on a flight once. There's a certain. I've got told that I can't remember what days it is. It's around in the summer. You're just going to get
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 to
Arsenal. Have
PSG.
got. Oh, how long left? How long left?
Like 13 minutes. You know what I said about anything can happen?
No, you're right.
That was like 6
You know
minutes
they're
ago.
going to equalise. They're going to equalise there. I know they are.
In the last 6 minutes, 2 goals have been scored. First PSG, then Arsenal. So it could still be.
It could. Yeah.
I mean, it does mean Arsenal still have to score 3.
Well, no, they can score one and take it to extra time. So I was I'm just looking over there to whoever's singing. I was on one flight and I was with my kids. We were flying from England to Spain. There's a certain day. I think if it's out of summertime, it could be a Thursday or a Wednesday. I can't remember. But you will get the stag. I think it's a Thursday. You're going to get the stag and hen parties coming.
Probably a Thursday getting ready.
It makes sense, yeah. So me and my 2 daughters, my beautiful daughters. They shouldn't be listening now. They should be in bed. They've got school tomorrow. But
yeah, we're all right.
But so we were sat. There was us 3. I was in the middle, and both daughters either side, and we were sat. It was a hen party. It wasn't a hen party in their 20s. It wasn't a hen party in their 30s. Possibly not even 40s. We could be looking at 50s or 60s.
Like third marriage.
Mm-hmm. And
you hope
they were just absolutely smashed, and they were loud. They weren't rude. They weren't swearing.
They were on the way out.
They were on their way to.
Oh, so this is going to them.
So obviously they've started having a little drink in
having their prosecco.
Yeah, having a little carver because we were on our holidays and I've done my hair and all that.
I've left him behind.
Yeah. So this is probably one of the funniest things my daughter's ever said. They were so loud, and we were coming into land. Right, there was this one particular woman that was absolutely bladdered and just kept standing up and coming over to the 3 ladies in the chairs opposite us, and they were all this, all that, and then just as we were coming into land, she falls asleep, and my daughter turns around to me and goes, "Well, now she falls asleep."
Which one of your kids was that?
My youngest, Alyssa.
She's got your attitude, though.
Yeah.
She's really got an
So
attitude.
she just looked at me and went, "Oh, now she falls asleep."
Yeah, that's
it was just so right. It was like, I know, for 2.5 hours, I've put up with her guff. Just going, I'm going to do this, we're going to have a right with drinking, and then she nods off literally 15 minutes before the plane lands.
I once very nearly got in a fight on a flight once.
A fight on a flight? Was you right?
There was about it was a plane, about 200 people can get on this plane, and for some reason there was only about 10 people.
Yeah.
And we'd all sat in our assigned seats.
Yeah.
So there's big gaps in this plane. And I got, seat at the front for extra legroom. And across the way from me was another guy. So we're just chatting. We're not screaming.
Screaming?
I don't know, Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery.
How does Sean Connery like his boxes? Silk, not satin. And so we're having a little chat, and this guy gets up from like halfway down the plane, walks up, said something to the stewardess, asking, walks up to me, genuinely leans in, like quite aggressively, like right nose to nose, goes, "Are you going to shout for this entire flight?"
To you?
He said, "Because I've heard every bloody word you've been saying." I went, "All right, mate. All right, mate." Go sit down.
Was it the fella from Football Factory?
But then when we got off the flight,
what was
later
was you shouting?
I was talking, I thought, a reasonable level, but because he could hear me.
Oh, so you
Just
were talking
bloke
to a
literally
guy
across the aisle.
When
it wasn't
was
like I was going,
this?
"Hey, mate, do you want to have a chat?" I was
You
like,
have a little beer, you're
This was
enjoying
a-
yourself.
this was a
You
few
had a
days
little
I was flying from Manchester because it was my cousin's wedding.
Okay.
I just remember thinking, "All right, mate, calm down."
So he came up, walked over and
And then the other guy, like after he left, the other guy, I said, "What's wrong?" I went,
Right, listen, did you not do that thing? Because if Big Rob is Big Rob. He's 6 foot, God knows what.
I couldn't stand up.
Why
no.
you stand up? And then
No, because
watch
I was
his
right
fa-
in the right by the window. But anyway, so the guy the guy just moved over to the seat next to him. We were chatting then, but then later on, like I was off the plane, I saw him chatting up a load like they must have been like 20-year-old women, and this guy's like 50. I'm
Hello,
like,
darling, you having a little drink tonight, you and all of that.
anyway, we're getting close to the end of the show. Shall we?
Yes, so we're going to do the reveal. We're going to have a little break, and then we're back with Little Rob singing one of 3 songs. One of the 3 songs. Well, we've got it. I don't know where is everything today. My paperwork's everywhere,
as per usual.
I know.
You're as bad as organised as I am.
I can tell you that the 3 songs: "Be Prepared" from The Lion King, "Be Our Guest" from Beauty and the Beast, "Friend Like Me" from Aladdin. We have a clear winner. Would you like to know? Do you want to guess?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, all 3 of those are good ones. I reckon that. Is it close, or is it like an out and out winner?
It's out and out winner.
Really?
Yeah.
And that does surprise me. I thought they'd get
Obviously,
more
the others
equal
have got votes, but this one's just out there, baby. Out there.
I think Be Prepared's probably like 3rd.
That's 3rd. Well done.
Because that's a villain. As much as it is a brilliant song, it's a villain song. It's not.
Be prepared.
We should have got a god to sing that one. So
Maybe
that's
one
out
day.
of the question. Go on then. So it's out of Be Our Guest or Friend Like Me. Which one do you reckon you're singing, Big Rob? Go!
Friend Like Me?
Correct!
Hey!
Little Rob.
I don't mind singing it if he doesn't want to.
Little Rob shall sing Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
I think we've done well there because I actually did that as an audition piece when I was 11.
Oh, I didn't know that, and I picked that. Oh, my God, okay.
That's what I didn't tell you.
Okay, stand by. Little Rob in the little hot seat singing Little Friend Like Me
Oh,
from Little Aladdin.
He's going to paint himself blue, isn't he?
Of course he is. Stand by, friends. That and more, and the end of the show is on the way next here on Chat Sheet.
Fresh Radio.
Shorty B and Big Rob. Chat Sheet on Fresh Radio.
I'm going for a poo. We're back in 2.
Stand by for more of the Costa Blanca's freshest music mix. Fresh Radio. For more information about Fresh Radio's amazing advertising packages and prices, WhatsApp the studio 711 036 979. Shorty B and Big Rob Talk Sheet on Fresh Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, live across the Costa Blanca on 97 FM, 104 FM down south. Online at freshradiospain.com, on your app, digital radio, that's DAB, on your smart speaker, loads of ways to listen.
Fresh Radio, 97 FM, Benidorm.
Thanks, voiceover man. My name's Shorty B. Big Rob's over there.
Yes, he is.
We're going to say bye to everyone on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We're going to clip some of these Facebook Live things.
Oh.
And
that involves me editing.
Yeah. And we can, because we've got a few weeks off.
Well, at the very least, we're going to do the audio and stuff. And
Yeah.
we'll dig us. So we keep fresh in your minds while we're away.
We got a few weeks off. We did announce earlier on that when we return, which will be in a few weeks, the bosses at Fresh Radio have asked us to go from 2 hours to 3 hours. They must be mad, we must be mad. The show will be from 9 until midnight. 3 hours. Myself, Shorty B, and Big Rob slipping you a bit of extra length. Thank you. Say bye to Facebook. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.